Yeah, sorry, a call came in and it dropped the feed, guys. So I tried everything I could. The screen was stuck. The timer was still going, but anyway, back here. Thanks for jumping back in, Leonard. Uh, oh, hopefully everybody else decides to come back too. If not, we'll still have some fun together. Ugh. All right. Okay, gas off. All right. Okay. So, what I'm gonna have to do is get into the. Here we go. Some more people coming back. Thank you. Some other new people. Thank you for being here. Had a little technical snafu. What are we gonna do? Get the Dremel out first of all. We're gonna try to make a jet. There it is. Thank you, Leonard. Okay. Let me see here. I don't remember. I think I have the right size collet. I want to say this is it right here. Very small little thing. And I'll show you that in a second. Oh, wow. Man. DIY duck monitor. Oh, man. Thank you for stopping in, man. Dark said hi to me the other day, and I had given up hope that he wasn't dead, which I was kind of wanting for some time, but so glad you're here, bud. And hope life is treating you well. You're not anywhere any near this insanity in Georgia, North Carolina. I don't know where you are, sir, so I really do hope your family's safe as well. Gonna jump right in here, and actually I gotta go in the other go in the other room and get the jeez, I'm gonna lose my piece now. Oh, bonkers. It's never easy. Oh, sorry to hear that, Dark. Well, I'm glad you're on the mend. And it really is an honor to have you here. If you guys don't know who Dark Matter is, whoever else is on the show, please definitely go over and check out his channel. He hasn't done something in quite some time. Due to a move, I believe. He didn't have the space anymore. This is a wonderful artisan lathe turner. He's made anything from beautiful pen holders to, good grief, you name it. You'd have to see his stuff to understand it. It really is a wonderful craftsman. So, yeah. And he's also a motorized bike guy. Old knucklehead. All right, let me see here. So, these are what we're looking at, fellas. I had mentioned this before. Again, these are from Kingsley North. Super small core drill, 1.25 millimeter. I think I had some 1 millimeters. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get into we'll just try to stick one of those in the current jet size spacing and see what we have as far as if or not it'll allow us to make something else out of it. So again, I probably could just as easily order these things, but why not make the part if we can, right? All right, so that will fit in this collet. Might be just a little bit loose. Before we even get that far, let me get into the card box here. All right, card box. Again, we're going to be looking for the Bofang piece of crap. Pop this open real quick and see if we can actually even use this bit as small as it is. Yeah, Leonard, man, I feel for you, bro. You need that wind therapy, bud. You definitely got to get on something, man. There's a damn bicycle. All right, let me see where I put this bit at. All right, so we got the jet in here. We're just going to keep it in there for the moment. That does not receive it. I'm not sure if it'll be too much, but we can always put it in there and try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Better to have too much gas, right? Running a little rich. Seems like it's rich right now, maybe, but actually that might be the problem. I might not have the float adjusted properly. It's a cute couple of things it could be. Dang, Leonard. Oh, that's right. You did fall and get hurt some time back. I remember that. Yeah, man. Oh. I don't know if I can get the thing out of here now. Good Lord. Let me find out this thing's... There we go. I mean, it was caked in there from fuel residue or something. They're jumping out of the pan. They're jumping out of the pan. They're so alive. All right. So well, we're gonna go for it, guys. Let's get the collet. Turn the electricity on. And get that set up there. I'm gonna change this out. So we have the collet in here right now is for a 1/8 inch drive. And we're gonna be putting this little guy in here that is gonna reciprocate the 1 millimeter we have, 1.25 millimeter, hopefully. And of course, like I said, guys, we got the jet that's in there now. It's either running out of fuel up top because it'll go up and it just dies. And then you wait a minute, not a minute, but a couple of 2-3 seconds, the bowl fills back up, takes off again. So I'm sure it's the jet size. I mean, it could literally be the float needs a little bit of adjustment as well. I'm guessing this is our problem though, so just for experiment, just something to do, see what happens. All right, I'm gonna come in from the bottom Well, this is diamond sintered, so there's just a thin coat of diamond crust on the edge of this. I don't know if you guys can see it clearly, but we've already got a little bit of brass showing. So we're just gonna go real slow, and could take several minutes, but try to walk it through. Did I check? Yeah. It's the turn signal fluid, Dark. I knew it all along. Again, if you, I don't know, let me see if you guys can see just a small amount. I can't tell because of the lighting behind me, but there is just a small amount of brass on my fingers here. We're getting in there. Well, it's getting warm. I don't like holding that. Oh, well, it slid in the collet just a little bit too. I'm gonna bring that back up. Tighten it down extra tight if I can. Nice and tight, just the way she likes it. See here. I'm gonna go through the bottom of the jet. Let's see here. Let's put it in the put her in the plier here, just so we have a keep going if we get a little too hot. Wow. That did it. That's humongous. Holy crap. She runs out of gas now, boys. All right. Okay, let's see here. Let's get a first of all, I get this all put back together and get it put away. And then we'll try to swap the jet out, see if it'll even start. Little science project here, little experiment. Okay. We'll change our collet back so we have that all set in case we need to do some port work. Get this back in the bag. Oh. Yeah, we'll get this all inside. And then of course I have to put the micro bits back in the jewelry box so we can do that real quick. And then, oh, drop the jet on the ground and lose it. Wish I had sent my ex once to get it on O'Reilly's. Yeah, Leonard, I knew you were. There was something wrong with you. I knew what it was. I knew what it was all along. That's what's been bothering you your whole life. Good grief, you poor bastard. Yes, I need some turn signal fluid, please. And, okay. Oh. Well, my hands aren't dirty enough. We'll get them cleaned up here in a minute. As soon as we take that carb loose, the gas should wash it right off for me. Let's find our 10 milli. So, oh. While we're at it, we can find out what's going on with this thing wiggling a little bit. I thought we had an O-ring in there. We don't. I'm not seeing any. So we'll just make it a little tighter when we put it back on, without hopefully not snapping any of those little relief fingers there. Set this down for just a minute, guys. Bear with me. Drain our gas here. And our little plunger screw on the bottom of the carb to empty the bowl. Seems to be mostly done already somehow. It's kind of weird. Okay. Let's see here. Thank you, Dork. Yeah, I had another gas bike frame here too, and I traded a friend down in Westerly, Rhode Island. My good friend Bill, Zeta Bill, and well, he was gonna give me this, but I said, you know, it's just sitting there, and it'll be quite some time till I have probably the money to do it. So at least somebody else can try to get it up and running in the meantime. But let's just wipe this all down a little bit since I have the opportunity. Chain is really loose. I think I'm back here as far as I can be, and that's a quick release, so I really don't want to have to try to fiddle around with that too much. But we can move the roller back and tighten that up that way. So I thought maybe I had an extra link in here, a double link, but as it appears we don't. So could have maybe just shortened that one link that was already cut for it. But all right. So you can get the screwdriver, guys. I just had it a minute ago. Getting senile in my young age. Let's see what we can do here, fellas and fellettes. Thanks everybody for being in here. Thanks for the thumbs ups. And if you just joined in, we are right now trying to change a jet that we've just made. While we have the carb apart, and just go ahead and try to look at the float and make sure everything's good in there. Rising back up, it looks like the needle is intact underneath, so it might be just a little bit off, but if anything, that would cause it to maybe flood out more than lose gas. Oh, and there's my knee popping. That's always a pleasant sound. All right. Oh shoot. Okay, let's see here. We almost lost our finger there. The little keeper on the slide bar just decided it wanted to come loose, so I got to get that back in place. All right. Okay. Bear with me, friends. Let me go get the other screwdriver. And unfortunately, I cannot hold the phone and complete this task. So, to show you afterwards here. Okay. So, for size comparison. Oh, calamity, Jane. Tell me I just misplaced that other jet. Ah! This is the comedy of errors today here, fellas. What did I put it in here? Did I put it out there? Or did I put it in my pocket? See, I took that. Oh, I probably set it down in the other room. And I was putting those little drill bits away. No, I didn't. Yeah, I'm losing my mind here. Definitely losing my mind. Okay, after all that work we just did. Well, that might be the end of our science project, guys. I can figure out what happened to that. Oh, Lord help me. Well, let's see here. I got an NT jet here that's a little bit bigger and looks like it's about the same size as what we just drilled out, actually. I don't know that it'll take the NT jet, though. Yep, it won't. Oh, Lord, help me with my stupid memory here. What is going on, brain? Think, man. Did you guys see where I put that damn thing? Oh, I want to scream right now, man. I was having such a fun time. Oh, maybe I put it... No, did I somehow put it in... I didn't put it in here with the Dremel. Aha! Dropped it on the floor. All right, thank God. All right, let's get this swapped out, fellas. I was going to try to give you a size comparison. I'm just going to hold them up. More than likely, you're going to see maybe a little more light through one of them than the other. I don't know if we can really tell. The one I'm holding up a little higher is the one that is the standard stock size, and then this one here is the one that we drilled out. Not really able to for you guys to see. However, looking at them, there's quite a large difference. So let's see here. We're gonna put this without losing it. That was pretty funny. It's never easy, right? I have no idea what this is gonna do. Might not even start. I mean, that's an incredibly huge difference. We're not going up 1 or 2 jets. We're going up like from like 75 to like 90 or something. You know what I mean? Huge jump. Yeah, Leonard, I like to see that bike up and running. I know I've seen you ride before. You know, if you don't have a bike and you come to this channel, that's great. Speaking of some of the people that are talking a lot of crap last night, I've seen them talk about ordering parts. Never seen a bike, never seen a part. Okay, let's get our gas back on here. So, just got tiny little bit of an offset there. I'm gonna correct that real fast. Ultimately, it really shouldn't probably matter, but all right, that's a little closer to in check. Okay. See what it does, fellas. See what we... Sorry about that, friends. Thanks for letting me know. I must have hit it when we were just trying to get the helmet and everything on here. ERT, I just drilled out a jet with a diamond-centered 1mm bit from a jewelry shop called Kingsley North. We're going to try and fire this thing. I have no idea if it's going to work or not. Of course, you guys know you need to get the Predator clone jets for this carburetor if you want to swap it out. Mostly just a stock setup, a little bit of modification we got here. Let's see what we can do. Wow, it ran. That's awesome. And it actually feels like it's running a lot better. You're saying about the real deal or whatever there, Leonard. I don't know if you guys heard me, but yeah, I mean, I try to stay all together in this community, you know. Talking shit about Americans and saying you're not one of us and the Taliban's all right. Well, they stone people. They chop people's heads off for minor infractions. There's nothing good about that. Man's sick in the head. He needs to lay off the meth. I've never once seen him ride a bike. I've never once seen a bike. I've never once seen a part. I don't get it, fellas. I'm not trying to talk down on anybody, just stating some facts, man, you know? I do my best to keep the pen, you know? Like I said, I know not everybody's religious. You know, I believe God spared my life. I look back over the years, multiple occasions. There's just no way I could be that lucky. I mean, obviously, we're the ones that made it, you know, out of, what is it, 1 million sperm or something? You're the champion already. But, you know, yeah. Man, that's awesome. All right, so we got 2 improvements set up, but that's going to keep that from causing any pressure on the front of the pipe that might want to bring one of these bolts loose up here and cause something to strip out. You got the carb set on there. We got a good gas flow. Should be able to get into them higher RPMs now if I want to. Bogging out if you guys got to see the, yeah, and I know, ERT, just a quick setup for testing, brother. We'll do something more permanent for it shortly. But the other thing that I want to do, as you guys saw, I got all kind of slop in this chain, and it jumped. So if we can just move this back, you know, 1 inch and get that nice and tight, we can drop this. Maybe, let's see, yeah, maybe we can drop that down as well. The roller to the bottom. Actually, we don't even really need to. It's just at that point where if I was to try to cut, you know, 2 links out, it would be too short. You know, so if I give it just a little bit more play, let it work the rest of its way out, and then we could probably take one out. But I've been running this chain on here on this setup for about 2,000 miles now. And it already had a couple 100 miles on it when I put it on. So all in all, it's definitely served its purpose. And 25 bucks for a 415H is definitely worth the money, friends. So yeah, anyway, let's see, I got a 10 milli right here. Just pull this screen. We can get a wrench to go on the other side of the socket. Here she is. Little quick adjustment, and maybe we'll try to take her down the street and do a little bit more of a test ride than just getting it started. Hope all you guys are having a great day. Yeah, that would actually be a good idea, Leonard. I don't have any extra ones laying around, though. The one that I had on my last setup, the where the roller comes up and down, the little arm, it ended up snapping. So, get another one here, man, next few days. Right now, I mean, I got, you know, I've been out of work, had the mini stroke, got my arm broke, got hit by a car, left for dead. So I haven't had work since, what was it, about April. So money's real tight. I got just a few extra dollars. Paul sent me some money to ship that bike to him. And whatever I've got left over might have to go to, paying for that shipping until he can send me that back. So, all right, let's make sure the chain's nice and even on there. Yeah, let's get her tightened back up. Get her done. Let's see. Mark the tension or position, that way you know if that moved. Get a sharp, okay. All right. Yeah, thank you, ERT. That's a good idea. We'll do that now for you. And I got to clean the oil off that was on under it anyhow from road grime, so it gives me a good start point. I don't think it's going to move, bro. It should be all right. But I'll know where I want to move. Oop. Shit, my battery just went low. I'm at critical failure almost, guys. I'm going to try to get this done real quick and then just get on it before before I have to end the session. Again, everybody, thanks for being here, all of you. I'm not sure who else is in there, but let's see here. Yeah, you do a lot of stuff on your bike with the making sure that it's connected properly, RT. I really give you credit for that, man. Double nut and stuff, and then drilling a hole through the nut and putting in a little pin, clip and everything. You've really taken it to another level in that sense. So, if you guys watch his videos, he's never talked about that stuff, but you got to pay careful attention. And you can see that stuff for yourself. So I try to be more open about these things lately. I used to do that too, just put it together and not really explain the stuff. But hopefully I can. I don't have a marker right now, bro. I'm sorry. I know I got 2 or 3 of them here, but we'll just go ahead and do this. I want to be able to take you guys for a quick ride. I've got a field point on here as it is where I know that it was. So if I see that move from the mark that I am looking at now, I'll know it has moved. But I think we should be okay. Oh, all right, guys, we got that tightened up good enough. We're still at 20%. Built weird gear transfer though. Yeah, you should check it out, ERT. I don't know if you've seen his deal lately, but coming off the engine right here onto his pedal, the way he has his bike set, the engine is tilted more. He's got the pedal gear with the chain going to the back and the chain from the engine to a gear on the inside of that. So there's 2 gears, larger sprocket for the pedaling, and a larger but smaller, almost closer to like a 1-to-1 ratio setup. So I don't know how it'll work, but it looks to me like it'll be really quick. I definitely think it's a good try if nothing else. Man, it's great, definitely a good idea in my mind. All right, folks, let me get this helmet real quick. We're running out of juice. Lord, yeah. I'm pretty sure Bigfoot's gonna be flying the plane too, man. They told me, they said, get ready because you got Bigfoot bones all over the place. Should have good contact here. Hopefully we can get down to the bottom of the hill and probably end it there when we get to the water. she's still not running quite right, guys. I don't know what's going on there. Definitely had something surging. Get the throttle sticking. Not sure what it was. No, yeah. Might have just caught. Might have glow plugged it. Sometimes you drop the clutch a couple of times and it'll bring the RPMs back down, but it didn't want to shut off. Get the gas off here real quick. Yeah, it's the whole engine. I got a lot of play in it. I was working on it the other day and I realized the journal's flying around in there, so I gotta get some shims, or I don't even know what to do. Ain't going anywhere with it right now. Try to get my driver's license here this next week or week after and take it from there. It was about 35 ERT. I've definitely gone faster on this bike. Get a new throttle relay. That cable's crimped in a couple of places and just not what it should be. But I don't know if I'm actually gonna get to do Church of Speed with you guys this weekend. I gotta get to Newport to use the computer, spend some time with Jane, and I got a couple of appointments. I gotta get to the bank, gotta get to probation, and possibly talk to housing too about moving down there, getting out of Exeter. So a lot going on, but I'll try to sometime early in the morning, 10 o'clock ish. Nah, dark. I just didn't realize the road traffic was so bad. I don't know if you guys could hear it. I was trying to give you a little bit of zen. But the pond right here, the lake. Yeah, if you guys can plug in tomorrow morning, probably around 10 o'clock, we'll be taking the box up to the post office for Paul. So I'll probably do a little broadcast of that and give him some encouragement. Let him know that it's on the way, and I'm not trying to take any money from him. Again, it's going free of charge just for the shipping. What if I could even pay the shipping for him? I would. I just haven't had a job in six months or so. So it'd be nice to get back to work too if I can. Six-pack of Dew. That sounds all right, brother. I quit drinking, dark. Made up my mind. You know, a lot of people talk about one day at a time in AA, and yeah, just get through the day, and if you can do the same thing tomorrow, you'll add a few together. My goal is to die sober. I'm looking at the finish line. So if I die today, tomorrow, 5 years, 10 years from now, 50 years from now, I know I've met my mark. And yeah, obviously it's going to take a lot of days to get there, Lord willing, but tell them you're an immigrant. Yeah, Go jump the border and tell them my name's Juan Valdez. I'm here to bring ERT coffee. Get a free driver's license, $2,500 a month. A free fucking motel they just kicked our vets out of. I'll have it made. Probably gonna end it here, folks. Probably gonna end it here, folks. Battery's literally ready to die. I'm hoping to be able to get this one up on the channel for everyone. Again, I want to thank Timo and Sabine and everybody else that was here before. Sorry about the drop on the coverage. ERT, thanks for being here. Dark, really appreciate you staying around the whole time, and Leonard for coming back. I haven't got a lot of views on my live lately. I've seen that number go up to 20. And it was like getting 1 million hits, man. So hopefully I got a little bit of time out of it anyhow. But yeah, friends, really do appreciate you all. And yeah, I love you too, Dark. And thanks for being there from the beginning, along with Leonard and ERT as well, man. Shows me who the real friends are and who's really committed to things. So it's right there, brother. Right there. I ain't going through that again, Leonard. Much as I hate the damn thing, it ain't worth my life. And that's why I gotta move too, man. You know, getting into them fights down there a couple of times, it ain't worth my freedom, man. And whether it's my fault or just being attacked, whatever, you know. Raul, what's up? You know, so love you guys. Hey, Raul, sorry, man, you just caught the end of the show. If you can, try to hook up with us tomorrow morning, probably about 10 o'clock, 9, 10 o'clock. Might be a little early for Leonard, I do understand. But we're going to be dropping a bike frame off at the post office to send up to Paul Gale in Canada. So look forward to seeing you guys there if you can make it. And I get this thing charged up. Maybe I'll come on later tonight just to be bullshit with you guys. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff to do in the city this weekend. So might not get to do the Church of Speed or Mini Ninjas group like I had wanted to. If nothing else, so maybe I'll try to just go live from the beach and let you guys experience a little bit of that. So as I'm picking up live after you. All right, Leonard, let me get home and try to get this phone somewhat charged up, and I'll try to jump in there, man. So do something other than sit there and make me stare at your boots. Love you guys. Until next time, be well, harm none. Godspeed.